In other news this morning, as NASA prepares to retire its space shuttle fleet this year, this week marks a somber anniversary that reminds us that while shuttle flights became common, they never became routine. SNN Local News 6's Jim Spiewak joins us now with more on that. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Kathy. Yeah, it's been about 25 years since the shuttle Challenger exploded over the state of Florida, and 7 people lost their lives that day, including one teacher whose memory and legacy still lives on today.
This was her last visit to our school.
Christa McAuliffe was the kind of teacher everyone wanted to have.
Let's hear from Twilight's group back there.
And the kind of teacher Michaela Pond aspires to be.
I was so sad that I never got to take her class my senior year because you'd walk by her classroom and you'd see her jumping off desks and making things come alive, and you could hear her laugh.
Now teaching in Arlington, Virginia, Pond was a student at Concord High School in New Hampshire when Christa McAuliffe was chosen by NASA from among some 11,000 applicants to become the first teacher in space.
To hear that there was going to be a way to talk to a teacher in space, this was all new ideas, and how does that happen?
McAuliffe trained for a year with the crew of the Challenger and prepared for a series of lessons plans she would teach from orbit.
T-minus 10.
Her dream, to inspire students to literally reach for the stars.
We have main engine start.
Mary Liscombe studied teaching with Christa.
Liftoff.
Teaching is something that I think Christa was born to do.
Roger, Challenger.
But fate intervened on that cold January morning.
Challenger, go with throttle up.
Mars control, we acknowledge, we are standing by.
In McAuliffe's native Massachusetts and some 50 other places, Challenger Learning Centers are continuing the educational mission McAuliffe and her crewmates started.
Mars Lander, this is
The aim to create excitement about math, science, and space in schools and demonstrate the value of teamwork, the very things McAuliffe and the Challenger crew had hoped to accomplish.
I just see how her legacy through this is teaching children how to cooperate, how to communicate, to love math and science. It makes science and technology relatable.
Here's a teacher who took a risk. It didn't turn out the way she expected, but the high hopes she had for education impact all of them every day. They too can reach for the stars.
Today there are dozens of schools around the world named after Christa McAuliffe, but there are countless teachers who have turned her life story into a teachable moment.
I always say there's nothing you can't do, you just have to try, and I try to talk in the way I know that Christa inspired her students.
Construction of the $100 billion space station is near completion, which is leading to the retiring of the current fleet. And Kathy, NASA is right now building a new capsule that's ready to take flight in what they're saying about 2015. So it's time, it's still a couple years away, but time to retire. You know, what's out there now.
We've been watching technical glitch after technical glitch kind of sideline this last one. So yeah, but very exciting to see where we're headed in the future.
It is. It's certainly very exciting.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim.
Yep.
And we will be right back.